What is up, everybody? Thank you all for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. I'm D Geigs, also known as Gig47, and today I'm going to tell you a short story about how I possibly saved a man's life. So I'm me, cruising. I'm getting kind of hungry. It's like, oh, alright, guess I'll just go to Wendy's. So I'm pulling up into Wendy's, gonna go through the drive-through, and there's an elderly man crossing the street, slowly. Doesn't have a cane or anything. He gets up close to the curb, starts looking down at, I think, some coupon book or something like that. He trips over the curb and smacks his face pretty hard on the sidewalk, and my instinctive nature just kicked in. Threw my car in park, put on the hazards, ripped out the keys, opened my door, ran out there, started talking to this guy. Hey, are you alright? Are you okay? What's going on? He just said, yeah, I'm okay. I just fell. I'm not feeling good. So I'm like, alright, I gotta take care of this guy. I look down at the sidewalk. I'm starting to see blood everywhere. A couple other people run up, to help him. And I just tell them, because I know the severity of the wound, I just tell those people, I'm like, go inside of Wendy's and tell them to call 911 just to make sure this guy is okay. So they're like, oh, okay. And then I said, bring back some wet napkins too, so I can see what's going on. Oh, okay. So they run inside, go and get some wet napkins. Tell them to call 911 anyway, and I help this dude up. Start asking him questions, what's your name? Oh, my name's Phil. Oh, okay, I'm Drew. What's going on? How are you doing? He's like, oh, I'm okay. I just tripped. I'm fine. Everything. And there was just blood just coming everywhere out of his head. And I was like, oh boy. It's like, alright, Phil, we're just going to sit down, hang out here on the sidewalk. We're going to wait for people to come back. People come back with those wet napkins, and I start wiping away his face. And then all the people are just staring at me, or the 2 or 3 people that were helping me just staring at me. They're just like, what are you doing? I'm like, I got this shit. What's the story with the ambulance? He said the ambulance is on the way, whatever. Start wiping his face, and, just make sure he doesn't have a concussion. Keep asking him questions, who's the president right now, and he knows all the questions and answers. I'm like, okay, this guy's good. Wiping his face. He's kind of bleeding everywhere. Sorry for being so graphic. And I just start wiping his face with the wet napkins and put pressure on his face. And I quick look, and I was like, oh man, this guy needs some stitches really bad. So I'm just like, alright, here, hold on to this. Put this on your forehead, or excuse me, on the side of your head, and just keep pressure on it. And let's just shoot the shit a little bit. So we're shooting the shit, whatever. And looks like he's not doing the greatest. So I tell everybody, hey, get back, I got this. What's the story on the ambulance? And they say it's on the way. And I'm just hanging out. And then I'm like, alright, let's take him into Wendy's. We'll take him in the bathroom, get him cleaned up real quick. Get in there, clean up his face a little bit, have him sit down. So paramedics arrive. Oh, and his wrist looked really screwed up too. Paramedics arrive. I helped escort the man into the ambulance. And the paramedics started asking me questions, what's going on. I just say, yeah, this is what's up. Gash on his head, his wrist might be broken. This is what I did for treatment, and that's about it. And then the paramedics asked me for my personal information, and under Good Samaritan law, I did not have to give any of that information away, so I just said, my name is Drew, this is what I did, hope the guy's okay. That's all I'm going to tell you. And the paramedics kept asking me questions, and I just, said, well, I don't know. Because if I screwed something up, which I'm pretty sure I didn't, I could be punished, I guess. But I'm pretty sure I took care of that dude. And before he got in the ambulance, the guy said, hey, sorry I gave you such a hard time or whatever, thanks, you really helped me out. And I'm just thinking to myself, I was like, if I wasn't there and those other people were there, people inside of Wendy's definitely wouldn't have seen this guy, and he would have just been on the sidewalk, screwed up, bleeding everywhere, and he definitely wouldn't have been able to get up by himself. So that's the story about how I, so to speak, saved this dude's life. Thank you all for stopping by. If you enjoyed the story, leave a like below, and I plan on releasing some awesome Call of Duty Ghosts content when I get the chance. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time. Stay beautiful. Bye-bye.